Hello, this is A or AQ. Today I want to talk about a serious topic on how one can reach rock bottom and what is the best coping mechanism to tackle it. Sometimes I wish I can record my face for such serious topics, but I always refrain from doing so for so many reasons that makes me uncomfortable. Who knows, one day I might. For the past 7 months, I have been emotionally drained and kinda depressed because I got replaced by the great lord of AI. My company found an excuse with the wave of AI layoff and used it as an excuse to lay off 95% of the foreign engineers, most probably shutting down the whole department. Ever since I have been panicking, trying to apply here and there, but with little to no result. As a middle level IT developer, I can say that it does feel like there are no jobs that match me in the market anymore. Everywhere I look, it's all the same. Senior level hires with 5+ years of AI coding experience, as if AI has existed for that long. I'm really lost as to whether I should reconsider my career or not. I initially switched from architecture design to IT, but honestly, the rise of AI feels like the ultimate backstab and a slap to the face after the career switch that I have made. Considering my age, it does feel like it's too late to think about a career change now. I should be aiming for a senior level position, but to be honest, I came into the industry through self-learning and I do not have enough years of experience to do so. Outside that, I have spending my time the past 7 months trying to pursuing my hobbies, such as streaming, drawing, piano lessons, and try to motivate myself to study Japanese. Since I'm running out of time with my contract now, I feel to genuinely enjoy my hobbies or have a low tolerance to do daily tasks. As if I'm waiting slowly for my execution, and it feels horrible. At this stage, it does feel like I have reached rock bottom, while my emotions swing between depression and hopelessness to courage and little rays of hope. I do not know if the universe is trying to teach me a lesson or what, but I promise I learned my lesson. How am I coping with this situation? I need this to be a reminder for me to come back and reflect on, and to anyone who is struggling with similar burnout of life or generally depression. First, reach out to family. I did go back home for a little while and spend time with my family. The time made me calm down a bit, and I even started my own little game project, which I want to release in the future. Even if reaching out to family is difficult, try a friend you can rely on or just involve yourself socially with other people. You have no idea how small talks with strangers can change one mood. Second, I know this is stupid and people might be skeptical about it, but I was too. I write down positive affirmation reminders and read them every day to remind myself of who I am. I think they kind of work because these kind of affirmation do kind of echo in my mind at some point of the day. And as a person who experienced psychosis long ago and still recovering from it, positive thoughts do echo in my mind now when I practice this method. Third, besides that, I do have a mini online journal where I write down everything negative I feel, as an outlet when I need to. Something about writing your negative thoughts does feel like they leave your body into the paper and gives a sense of a release. Fourth, not everyone can afford this, but therapy. I'm still figuring out how therapy is helping me out, but I know for sure that I look forward to the next session every month. I be like when something unpleasant happens to me, just wait, I let my therapist know all about you and what you said. Therapy is a safe place where I can share my most vulnerable emotions and thoughts, and also another source of outlet. I got introduced to meditation with alpha waves, and though I do not practice it every day, when I have intense emotions, I do practice that for around 20 minutes, and it helps out a lot just to disconnect from everything. Fifth, eat and sleep well. There is nothing worse than reaching rock bottom and having your body not functioning the way it should. You need energy to pull through. I force myself to eat sometimes, even though the weather is so hot and humid and I have no appetite, but little portions is better than nothing. In addition to eating, I take vitamin supplements and they hugely boost my health and ease my depression. I take these four supplements: the DHC multivitamin, vitamin D, calcium and magnesium, fish oil since I do not eat fish much. I cannot tell you how important these supplements are, especially if your diet is specific to a certain type of food. In my case, I'm pretty picky and those supplements compensate for what I'm lacking. 6. Keep working on my hobbies. I know they may not be as fulfilling as they would be under normal circumstances, especially with this uncertainty and the huge burden of needing to be financially stable. But little by little, it helps pass the time. 7th and last, exercise. Now I know this can be daunting and really difficult, especially if no motivation is there. I tried going to the gym and it felt intense. I tried yoga as well and it was really painful since I have small wrists and ankles. I started going to Pilates classes and I really enjoy it. The whole idea of going to a class and exercising with an instructor is very good because surrounding yourself with other people doing the same thing can boost motivation. And I always feel great afterwards, even if it's temporarily. You can technically have an alternative, easy options such as swimming, running, and walking. They all work out. Just try as many as you can and see which feels good for you and suits your personality. So far, that is what I do. I hope this video comes as helpful as I wish it would. I'm still trying to crawl out of this dark place, but one day I shall reach the light. That is it for today. Thank you so much for watching. That is a wrap. Jane, bye bye.